Okay. Last time on Dungeons and Dragons with us lowly people.
And me.
And Meekin. We saw our adventurers escape what could have possibly been a world-ending calamity from their hometowns, picking up anything they could carry in bags of holdings onto a ship that had the mechanics of a hot air balloon and away from that calamity, not knowing if they'll ever return. However, upon seeing what was ahead of them, they managed to navigate themselves through a chronostorm of great power, and in the middle of the storm, they passed through a magical void. And sound void. In fact, it was just a void of anything whatsoever. They managed to continue to navigate themselves through this void and into the straight and narrow path through this storm. And at the other end of the storm, they managed to regain their senses and find themselves a little bit more powerful than they used to be, but not experimenting on such. And sail into the Bay of Gifts in the continent of Marquette in the Hepset Archipelago, and managed to run themselves into a bit of a snag with some pirates and a cultist. The adventurers landed in the Bay of Gifts in Marquette, and after coming back from exploring the town, they come back to a ship full of death and pirates.
And floor ketchup.
And and a very mysterious thing as to during the battle, the cultist is saying that all they wanted was Asenath. But that's all they ever got, because immediately they were pretty much slain on sight and revealed by the pirate captain that Asenath's father, Diego Tonantzin, high scribe to the high priest of the Temple of Osiris, was dead, drained of all his blood except for a little bit that was pooling around him afterwards.
To which Milan then performed unnecessary facial surgery on the pirate captain.
I don't remember that.
The dagger to the face.
Oh. Mm-hmm. And after that, yes, exactly what Meekin said. Anyway,
I didn't hear it. Off.
We had, which ended up having Milan throwing Whisper at the pirate.
No, Madness, not Whisper.
Whisper, Madness, something. Careless whispers of a good friend of a copyrighted song I'm not going to sing right now. Anyway, we leave off on Asenath crying over her adopted father's dead body, unconsolable. And as everybody else feels very sorry for Asenath, two of you decide to go and loot the bodies over your downtime of 5 days.
I knew I wasn't the only one.
That's going to take a bit. Okay, so where do you want to start off at? The bottom of the heap or the top of the heap?
Hold on a sec. Let me see what I said in... Les said I wanted... what was it?
We're doing the 15 first.
The 15? That was the hooded man.
The hooded man? That
was a 15 plus
remnant
1.
Cultist. Okay, so we're starting with the remnant cultist.
Yeah.
Out of game, they did some downtime here, so this is going to take a bit. This what we're starting with is the remnant cultist, and we'll just go from there. Just so you know, all of this loot for the next 3 people are going to be placed in a public area for everyone to see.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, do you say at the top of the list? So that means like the top of the thing?
I wanted to know where you wanted to start, Meekin, but we're
Okay.
starting with the Remnant Cultist right now.
Okay.
All right. For the Remnant Cultist, Finn rolled a nat 20. And Meekin rolled a 16. Finn, Navalia finds the Book of Secrets in Infernal, which inscription is on page 139 in the Tal'Dorei campaign book. You also find a Dagger of Wounding.
Ooh, nice.
Which I need to go down to 139 of the Tal'Dorei handbook.
Okay.
Right.
And this is all going in the pile, right?
The pile, yeah. Dagger of Wounding is a +7 hit with a reach of 5 feet and a range of 20 over 60 feet.
Ooh.
We'll get to that in a minute.
I wrote a 19 +1 on the captain, by the way.
I know. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in just a second. You also find, Finn, 60 gold and 55 electrum.
Electrum?
Yeah.
What is
weird?
that?
I went off the Dungeon Master's Guide thing for treasure on here, so
Electrum all the coins and the gold pieces, right?
Yeah, it's like 10 gold for electrum.
So what's platinum then? I thought 10 gold was 1 platinum.
That's 5 gold. No, 5 electrum to 1 gold.
Okay.
This is higher than silver, lower than gold.
Okay.
Like a nickel?
Actually, I would say more like copper's a penny, silver's a nickel, electrum's a dime, gold is a quarter, and then platinum is like $1. I would say that would work. That's what I would equivalent to if I do it to real life money.
Anyway, Finn finds 55 electrum and 60 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And Meekin, you find 55 electrum in a secret pocket that Finn didn't see, or that Navalia didn't see. You find
quest stats, right?
I will be posting these in quest stats later. You find a fork on a string, quote unquote, because this is Vecna's holy symbol. It is literally a pitchfork with a circle on the bottom on a string. And a components pouch, of which I will decide what the components are at a later time.
Okay.
Alright. The next is for the pirate captain.
Which I wrote a 19 +1.
The 19 +1. So you got 20, and Finn rolled a total of 14. So we're going to start with Meekin on this one. You find you find 155 silver. 105 silver pieces and 60 gold pieces. You also find an amulet in the shape of an eye.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Finn, you find his captain's log, the pirate captain's log. It is written in Thieves' Cant. You also find a tricorn hat and 105 silver pieces. And you also see a mark of a star, almost looking like a ninja star, surrounded by a little ruby on his body. It's a tattoo.
Okay, how much silver?
105.
Oh crap, I wasn't writing down how much I got from both guys. I thought we were going to put it in a community thing and that we were going to split it among us.
Yeah, this is going in quest stats later, just so you know.
I'm still writing it down just so that...
This is for you.
Also, right. I want to take his clothes, too.
You want to take his clothes, too?
Yeah,
okay. Pirate Captain is now naked.
I told you I'm going to throw him over the edge.
Alright. Okay, so for the boat captain, this is our dwarfen version of Captain Barbossa.
15 +1.
15 +1. came out to 16, and Finn rolled enough for a 12. So, Meekin, you find the captain's log, his wedding band, and a rum flask.
Well, he's a dwarf. Of course he's going to have rum.
And 125 gold pieces.
Okay.
Finn, you find,
Does he have a cool hat?
she finds his hat, which is a wide-brimmed hat with a feather plume, and a regular... I want to say what this is. What did I write down? A regular compass. That's what it was. All right, I can't read my own handwriting.
I just thought something fun. I'm going to start collecting hats from the people I kill.
Meekin.
Sorry.
Is a regular compass and 25 gold pieces in a pocket that you just so happen to find because you know what smugglers' pockets look like. All right. So the following you guys will need to write down, as I will be posting these in your character channels.
Should I try the rolls I had?
No, I already wrote down all your guys' rolls and everything.
So I was the only one that looted the other people in the room?
No, you both looted the other people in the room, except for Neelan, who decided to pass on the children of the boat captain.
Seriously, Finn?
Navalia's very proud.
Okay.
They're dead. They don't.
I mean, I looted an old man, but seriously.
No, Neelan is the one who passed. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna start with the boat captain's family. On the wife, the roll went to Finn, which she found 80 silver pieces and a heart-shaped locket with the two of them inside of it.
Aww.
You, Meekin, on the other hand, finds 75 silver pieces stowed away in a secret pocket in somewhere on her body, and you find her wedding band. As for the three children, Finn, you scored highest on the youngest child, in which you find a mithril locket with all of the names of the family inscribed on it. And then you find the middle child has a mithril chain shirt, and the oldest child has a Morden holy symbol.
Okay, now I'm actually looting kids. I'm changing my policy. I am looting kids from now on. No one is safe from my 5-finger discount.
Did you get that? You too?
Yeah, I got it. A wedding band and 75 gold.
Silver.
Not silver, so 75 silver.
As the two of you are inspecting these guys over the period of maybe an hour to a whole day's worth of stuff, because you're also helping Azeneth prepare their bodies for a funeral and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting the feel that anybody who came with you from the land you guys were previously on brought with them all of their savings that they could muster.
I don't know if you mentioned, but also, I did have Elsa check the cause of Diego's death.
We're getting to that.
Okay.
This is purely loot.
Oh,
right?
damn.
Purely loot, alright?
Okay.
The next step on the list is the 2 deckhands for the boat.
There were actually 3, but I got a crit fail on 1.
Yeah, for that one you got nothing. You didn't see anything worth of value on him. However, Finn goes and re-inspects and finds 40 gold points in a tinderbox.
Oh!
Yeah. For the second guy, the highest was also Finn. She finds 40 electrum and a holy symbol of Moradin, whereas Milan goes back and finds a secret pouch with 40 electrum. For the last guy, the highest one was was Milan, and he finds 84 silver pieces and a dagger, just a regular dagger. Looks like it's seen somewhere. And going back further, Navalia finds 28 silver pieces in a secret compartment somewhere on the person's body. Alright. The next two people are the old man and the old woman. One of which you both tied on, so
God, which was that the old man?
that was the old woman.
Oh.
Okay. No, wait, that was the old man. Alright. For the old man, you both find 63 silver pieces. And
So I'll take 31. You can take 32.
31.
And Finn can take 32.
This is on both of them.
Oh, I have to total?
They each had this. Yeah, no, this is not total. This is for each of them.
Oh. Okay, so how much was that again?
63 silver pieces.
Okay, I'm trying to do the math here, so...
So, as in, I find 63 silver and he finds 63 silver?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm trying to
Okay,
do the
just
math
double
here.
checking on that.
God, I gotta do math now, so let's see, that's an 8. Crap. 155 plus 63.
Where is my calculator when I need it? For the 150.
On my desk,
218.
Okay, I get it's 260, or, yeah, 218.
216.
I did that in my head.
216.
Oy, oy.
No, 5 plus 3 is 8, so 218.
You said 255 plus...
255 plus
63.
63, yeah.
You
Yeah.
said 155 plus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be 218. 218.
Okay, do we find anything else on the body besides money?
Neelan, since you got the higher roll for the old woman, you find drawn pictures of her children, her grandchildren, a set of spare clothes, one med kit, and their will.
Oh, so I gotta type this. Drawn pictures of kids, one med kit, old, it's like Eustace and Muriel's will.
It took me a second to place those names.
I don't get it, so...
Kurzakali
If you
dog.
know-
That's who Mason originally said the two old people were based off of.
Anyway.
Okay.
Okay, for the last... This is for the pirate deckhands. The last 3.
Okay.
For the first one, the higher person was Navalia. So
Dang it.
she gets 10 gold points and 7 silver points. And then Milan gets 7 silver points and 17 copper points.
10 gold points and 7 silver points.
Silver. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The next one was pretty close, so I only did this fair. I figured I'm going to equal this as a tie. You both get 5 gold points each and 7 silver points each.
Just like this.
And then in the final, are we good? Let me know when we're ready.
Just do the math.
I'm just writing this
Okay,
down and
here
I'm
we
going
go.
to add it later.
I got my PDF sheet. Okay, so next one. Do they don't need gold? They didn't have any loot or anything. I mean, they
No,
don't have any money.
They didn't have any. They didn't have much of anything on them except just raggedy clothes and money. That's it.
What about their weapons?
Weapons are just simple cutlasses, short swords, broadswords, that sort of thing.
I can always pawn them off.
You can if you want to. You're just putting them in a pile somewhere separate.
True. Okay. So
If you want to, just write. If you want to have weapons from these 3, they were all carrying short swords. If you want to keep them, go ahead. They're kind of rusted.
Oh, the rusted. Never mind.
Yeah.
Rusted.
And the third one.
Third one.
On the third one, Navalia only finds 17 copper pieces, but Milan finds 7 silver pieces and a gold chain necklace.
That's gold chain necklace. What happened?
Alright. During the next 5 days after this loot thingy,
Wait.
the looting of the boat.
I was going to say, before I remember, Elsa was checking the body before when.
Oh yeah,
and she was
yeah,
also doing a
medical
perception
thing.
check. She was also doing a perception check to look for a sack or sparrow salt on the boat.
You won't need to look because Azeneth has some already on hand.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, Elsa rolled 11 plus 5 for the cause of the death of Diego's death.
Diego was drained of all his blood except for 1 cup's worth of it.
That's good. That's not good.
And from the inspection of his body, it looks like there's a couple puncture wounds somewhere, but you're not sure if those are actually what you think they are.
Hopefully, we're not dealing with vampires. Wait, no, it couldn't be because we were in. It was daytime, wasn't it?
It was daytime, but vampires are known to come out during the day sometimes too. But that's out of character, not in character.
I don't think this is the Avatar where there's blood magic or blood bendy or whatever. Anyways,
You will see anyway. What else? The Silver Breezes managed to go out into the town and come back with supplies for the rituals, which was like a feather, a satchel of a pearl necklace, and charcoal and herbs. You said, Finn?
It was I bought incense, herbs, and charcoal.
Incense, herbs, and charcoal. All right. And we will go now. I just don't mean to overshadow, but yours was actually easier than Meekin's. So Meelan's grand adventure here. He manages over the next 5 days to go around to various shops, looting gold, lifting silver at random, which is more than just 1 or 2 pieces at a time. He goes into this potion shop and stealth and tries to. He makes an investigation and sees this wondrous potion just standing on like a pedestal. It is glowing like bright. I have to pull up the thing here for potions on the Dungeon Master's Guide. I wrote this down and I can't read my own handwriting.
I'm guessing I have to explain how much stuff I looted from the stores.
Yeah, that I'm gonna put down in your private channel.
Okay. The Misadventures of Milan.
But then, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Now I see what it is. All right. So it's glowing like a bright orangish yellow light.
Let's write that down.
Yes, you probably should write that down.
Let's see. So. Let's see. Bright orange. Wait, say orangish yellow?
Yeah, orangish yellow.
Orange. Yep. Orange. Yellow. Glowing light potion. Okay.
It's the color of the potion itself is blue, and it's bubbling as it steams as if it's boiling.
Blue colored potion that is bubbling. Okay.
Okay, and then as you're about to take it in stealth, mind you, the shopkeeper's daughter notices you out of the corner of her eye and waits for the shop to empty before saying, in thieves' cant, I can see you. And instantaneously, as if from a dream or a fairy tale, Milan, you've fallen head over heels for this girl.
Oh, it gets better.
You get to know her better. Her name is Maya. And she says, I'll give you this if you promise not to loot anything else from my father's shop. And if you come back again, you might just find yourself some more treasures untold. So the first potion she gives you is that one on the pedestal, because obviously that is the one you're looking for. And for the next 5 days, you can return to her and no other shop, mind you, and get 3 more potions and a pair of sending stones.
Okay, pair of sending stone.
Mm-hmm.
And what are the 3 potion colors?
Some potion.
And sending stones are the things I can communicate with someone, right?
What the sending stones are doing that. The one potion is red.
Red potion.
Liquid. It's the potion's red liquid continuously contracts to a tiny bead and then expands in the color to the color of the clear liquid around it. Okay, so it's like a lava lamp.
Okay, I'll
in a little bottle.
I'll just put lava lamp potion. Lava lamp potion.
The next one has it's a yellowish liquid and has an eyeball that's bobbing in the middle of it, but it vanishes when the potion is opened. Or that's what it says on the label anyway.
Okay.
And then
I need to get my player's guide.
you're looking in the Dungeon Master's guide?
No, in my player's handbook. I'm looking at one of my spells. Seeing what it says.
So I think you said there's one more potion.
There is one more potion. It's kind of a flask. That when you open it up, it has a potion is transparent liquid and has a floating sliver of a fingernail from a giant or something.
Oh, I remember this from Rayloft.
Sorry, I let that slip. Yeah.
No. As soon as you said transparent potion with a fingernail, I'm like, oh, I remember Rayloft had that. That's the only potion.
However, when she gives you this meal and you open it, it kind of a little steamy in there. You see this bottle, like steam comes out every time you open the bottle.
Okay. And should we say the one thing that we were saying about on the last day? Are we going to
on the last day?
About what I gave her?
What did you give her on the last
Remember
day?
that gem? Or that black thing?
Oh, yes, I forgot. On the last day that of this 5-day adventure for everybody, and during this time, it's Azaneth sends off her mother and her sister for canopic jars for her father's funeral. On the last day, you feel like you should give her something, so you look inside your pack of so much stuff that Milan has inherited and yada yada blah blah, and you find this wedding gift that you managed to steal off of your sister's wedding table
I still love that part.
and pull it out and see a horned cup that's really pretty and very executely made and everything.
I believe you said it was an
And-
ivory horn with gold trimming.
Yes, that. And then on the, it looks like it's missing a stone. You look further in the pouch, and the stone is a black opal. And you give that to her, and saying that you promise to return. And she reveals herself as a rogue of very high standing. And that the reason why she took interest in you is because she has heard rumors that the cult that she's trying to track down is trying to get at a group of people who just entered the bay within 5 days ago. So she offers you basically a way of vengeance for the death of Asinus' adopted father, so that you can find more about this cult that everybody seems to want Asinus for.
So I got a girl. Milan's got a girlfriend.
Milan's got a girlfriend now. And on this last day, Meekin, did you want Milan to stay with her until a certain time?
Yeah, that's until the perception roll you said we had to do.
Alright, so we're now at the perception roll. Elsa's perception check was 20. Milan's was 19. I'm pulling up for Baldwin and
By the way, what did ascending stones do?
you'll find out in a second.
Okay.
Baldwin managed to get a 20 and Navalia 13, so everybody is up at the place I wanted them to be, and you guys, upon meeting with Naya and afterwards, decided to go to the beach.
Swimsuit episode.
Where upon arriving, you see a group of people, two of which are a Goliath and a human trying to build a sandcastle. There is a red-haired girl with antlers trailing behind a guy who's wearing what looks like dark boxer shorts and has a kind of a black bruise on the middle of his chest. And you see another elven. Those two are half elven. There's another half elven lady with a human man, and they're both with a large bear trailing behind them. And you hear Navalia. You hear this woman yell out, Vax, not so fast! I want to go scuba diving too!
Okay.
And
I'm just like, wait. I kind of know that name. Wait a minute.
do a history check.
Okay.
Can Milan do a history check too? Or does he not hear that?
I'm going to give this
Okay.
one a spin
Okay.
for right now.
Okay.
That's just a straight D20, because I have a 0.
I had a +4.
Yep.
You're not not sure where you heard that name from, but it sounds familiar. So you're just gonna keep your eyes on them for the time being?
Okay.
As for, what is Foldwin here?
Folden probably hears the same thing as like trying to remember as well to point it out to Navalia.
Alright. Now Milan may roll a history check. Milan and or Elsif, depending on who.
Let's see. I'll have Milan roll. Let me check what else's are. Yeah, I'll have Milan roll.
Alright.
You don't want me to roll for Baldwin?
If you want to roll for Foldwin, go right ahead.
I just rolled for Milan. Apparently,
Yes.
Milan knows that name.
You know this. This was a history check, yes.
Yes.
You know this name because Maya has said that there is a group of adventurers known as Vox Machina, and they had just arrived in for the Festival of Winter's Crest on vacation just the other day.
History or insight for Foldwin?
History, because you were both together when you went to the Meat Man. Baldwin goes and whispers in your ear, Navalia, I believe this is the man the Meat Man was looking for.
She kind of snaps her fingers and gets the... This is probably going to sound really stupid, but this would be what she would do. She would grab the scroll, run up to them, and be like, "Which one of you is Vax? Which one of you is Vaxeldon?"
Wait, does Milan, okay, since he rolled a 23, how much does he know about the name Vax?
You know that he's a member of this group.
Okay, he doesn't know anything about the character, about him or anything?
Nothing more than he knows that they're in town and that they're here on vacation. That's all you've heard. You just know you know all their their first names and that they're a part of this group. That's all you know.
Okay, do I know if they're, like, good or bad? That's the question.
They seem good.
Okay,
You don't know that, but
okay.
that's all you get from it.
Milan picks up a seashell on the beach, walks over to the Goliath and the human built sandcastle and puts it on the top, says, "There, it's a look," and it was there, it's a catapult. It's like a spiral shell, by the way.
Make a performance check.
Oh God!
And Navalia, which one do you want to walk up to? The boy or the girl?
Performance. Oh, thank God, performance is
Or
crazy.
the man or the woman? Because they both look kind of the same.
Oh! I kind of walk in between the two of them, and I'm like, "Which one?"
That's 20.
Not 20. We'll get to that in a second, Meekin. Which one? The lady who is kind of blinks at you, along with her human companion, and they point to the lady with the antlers and the guy she's trying to drag towards the shore, where the water's at.
I thought the human was building a sandcastle.
There's two humans in this group.
Oh.
Okay, I say thank you, and then run over to the lady with the antlers and say, "Are you Vax? Are you Vaxeldon?"
The lady looks at you strangely and says, "Why no, but he is Vax." And dark-haired half-elven gentleman is going to turn around and look at you. I see that you're of full elven descent and kind of leers at you with a little bit of contempt. "What do you want?" he says.
I just say, I need to speak with you. I need to speak with you. Someone told me I needed to speak with you. I don't know why, but I need to speak with you.
Oh.
At this point, Elsa's face palming.
This is Galia, everyone.
Elsa says to herself in dwarf, she goes, she's not that subtle, is she?